series of Reeses baseball series. And today, I'm going to tell you what this series is like before we get into it. We have West, East, North, South, Northeast, Southwest, Canada, and not in draft, or weren't drafted. And so, you'll have 10 in each. They don't have to be like wet. A team on the west could really be in the north or the east or somewhere like that. And so there's 10 of them, 10 teams in one, and it'll be, you have MLB, AAA, and AA. And the 5 teams with the most wins will be going into like a playoff system. So after all teams go against each other, you'll have the top 5 the top 3 which will be safe, and then 4th and 5th will battle for the last spot, where the 4 teams will have one, like a 1v1. So like, let's say you have the Rays, the Padres, the Cubs, and the Tigers. So you have those 4. They each go, like, the Rays go against the Cubs, then, and the Padres go against the Tigers. Then the winner from both of those will come against each other, and then they will go into the U.S. Open, where all from the west, east, north, south, northeast, southwest, Canada, and not drafted will all come together, and that is 8. So you have 8 of them, where it comes down to 4, 2, and then the finals for the series. And today we have the Cubs against the Aces. Chicago Cubs against the Reno Aces.
Clay Buchholz, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Clay Buchholz has been around a little bit, pitched for a couple of different teams, but still has a good repertoire of pitches. 93 to 95 miles an hour with sink on it at times. Curveball, changeup, and the slider. His slider might be his best pitch. If his slider's on, he could be really tough.
Here's Daniel Murphy now. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
I'll let them broadcast.
From the stretch. And we are underway from Wrigley as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. 1 ball, 1 strike the count. 53 degrees here at game time as it's cooled off considerably since batting practice this afternoon. Outside, 2 and 1.
The Cubs are at home. The higher team always has to be at their field. Now, if it's like a
and this will miss
MLB
as well, so he's in
MLB,
danger of losing the leadoff man here
TA
tonight. It's 3 and 1 now.
TA versus DA. Then it'll be the top seed, or pretty much top seed. That's what I'm saying.
The 3 and 1 pitch is taken for strike 2.
One of my favorite pitches in the game right there. The old Greg Maddux equalizer. Started at the front hip and bring it back.
Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Murphy recovers, but it's not in time, and he'll reach first despite going down on strikes. So not the start to the inning he was looking for as he got the strikeout, but the runner reaches anyway. Here's Javier Baez. Here comes the first pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Pierce ranging forward, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. With that, a look at the Cubbies starting lineup. What do we need to know about these guys for this evening's matchup on the road, Dero?
Matty, I know this team can swing the bat, but one thing I'm focused on, and I think a huge key for this team, is base running. And I'm not necessarily saying stolen bases, just being aggressive on the base pass, putting the defense on their heels, taking the extra base. Maybe that's send from first to home. That's what I'm hoping to see.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And the changeup is way low that time. Murphy, base runner at first with one out. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
2 balls and a strike. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
One of the most frustrating things for me to watch in this game is guys getting count leverage and not pull the trigger on a fastball middle in. That's why you play, to get in those situations where you can try and do damage. What do you want, the nasty slider?
Full count now. Now the 3-2 pitch is crushed to straightaway center. No doubt about this one. That ball is gone. A 2-run shot off the bat of Anthony Rizzo as the Cubs are out in front now 2-0.
As a fellow once said, the only park that ball wouldn't have made it out of is Yellowstone. Everyone knows he's got plenty of thump in his bat, but come on, I'm not sure that ball's even come down yet.
Stepping in, Chris Bryant. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Changeup in for a strike. Buchholz, he's the kind of pitcher that a lot of pitching coaches and managers really appreciate, and that he rarely issues the free pass. He's a strike thrower.
Yeah, Matty V, and I think every pitching coach and every manager loves to have a guy like this on his staff. He won't beat himself. He'll make you put the ball in play, and he's not afraid to get his defense allowed. He's a pitch to contact guy, and that's one of the keys why he's been able to be such a good pitcher at this level.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Still only 1 out in the inning. Took a good cut that time, but comes up empty. 2-2.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Just off the end of the bat. It's a foul ball, and he'll stick around. Here's another 2-2. They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. And that's the second out.
Batting fifth, left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
Now at the plate, Kyle Schwarber. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Sliced hard on the ground. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So he picks on the first pitch here and is able to extend the inning.
Obvious pitch recognition right there. 0-0 changeups usually get guys out in front, but he was able to stay back, recognize it, and drive it for a base hit.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. A 1 pitch on its way. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Schwarber rounds the corner and is headed home. He scores as they extend their lead to 3.
You always want to spot your pitcher a run or two early on, so he has a little bit of wiggle room, but that double, they're up 3-0 and absolutely cruising. If this guy on the mound doesn't find a way to get some outs, he's going to be heading to the showers before some of the fans are even in their seats.
Here's Jason Hayward now, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
The 1-0. This is line to left. Oh, and this kicks right off of him. And the run will come across to score from second, and they open it up to 4-0 now.
Obviously, this is a pitcher's nightmare, but it's a manager's nightmare, too. It's only the first inning, and your starter has already given up 4 hits. The last one, an absolute frozen rope. The last thing he wants to do is get someone up in the pen, but he might not have any other choice.
And now here's the versatile outfielder, Albert Almora Jr. A 2-ball, no strike count to the Cubs center fielder.
And this is why he's struggling right here. He's not able to pound the strike zone early in the count. These guys are finding themselves in serious count leverage situations, and good hitters aren't going to miss.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. Four runs here in this half inning. And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Coming to the plate now, John Lester. And a great chance here for the Cubbies to add on in just the first inning. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A high fastball is in there.
Hey, I don't mind you taking one right there. This pitcher's been struggling early. You got to make him work, see if he'll get in his zone. If he's willing to walk a few guys and then someone pops one over the fence, this game could get out of hand early.
Set to deliver the 0-1. And that one just missed outside.
When he's pitching effectively, usually that two-seam fastball is moving quite a bit, but here it's just kind of flat and straight. Could be a big part of the reason why he's getting knocked around.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Hayward on second. Almora on at first with 2 down. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Moving under it, Galvis makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. The Cubbies are in front, 4-0. John Lester, the southpaw out of the state of Washington, will be the starter. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Digging in, Hans Lind. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for Reno, the shortstop, Hans.
Now the first pitch here from Lester. A ball and no strikes. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. The 2-1. Swing and a looper to left. Schwarber moving forward, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Batting second, right fielder, Jonathan.
So coming to the plate, Jonathan Pierce, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He's set, and the pitch. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Now he'll step off the rubber and go to first, and he's back standing. Now Lester's 0-1. Strike taken to throw. He's not going to get him as he swipes second.
It's a little surprising to see them risking base runners by stealing down this many early in the game, but they're choosing to be aggressive. Might work out if they can drive him in now and chip away at that deficit.
Lester's 2-0 home. Still no balls and 2 strikes. And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1. With a moment now, let's have a look at the home team starting lineup. Mark, what do you have on this group in front of the home crowd tonight?
Matty, this lineup finds himself in a hole right now. Down a bunch of runs. This is where you find out about your lineup, though, that pass the baton mentality. Can't try and get it all back at once. Have good at bats, follow the game plan you guys worked on, and stay in the zone.
Striding into the box, Ray Blanco. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Lester sets. Here's the first pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Now the 0-1. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Runner at second here with 1 man out. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. try again, 1-2. And a neck-high fastball that time.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin the win if he starts looking for it in there.
Here's Lester now on 2-2. Curveball that time, not even close.
Boy, not what you want coming out of the gate as a pitcher, right? You don't want to have to show all of your pitches this early on in the game, but that's a quality at bat. And what does it make you do as a pitcher? You have to use a lot of your pitches, and the more pitches a hitter sees, the better chance they have to make good contact.
Full count still. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. Count still full, 3-2. The next 3-2. Heading out towards shallow right. Hayward has a read on it, and that's the second out of the inning.
Batting fourth, left fielder, Ray Galvis.
Ready now, Ray Galvis. He's set. Here it comes. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. 2 out here and a runner at second. And this one's in the dirt. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
Now the 2-0 is laid off, but in there for strike one. The men on third with 2 down. Oh, he wanted that one, but it misses for ball 3.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
The 3-1 pitch. Full count now, 3-2. Payoff pitch home is at the knees and called strike 3. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. Second inning coming up here at Wrigley. The Cubs are on top 4-0. Striding in once again, Daniel Murphy. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
No balls and a strike to count. Set to deliver the 0-1. The fastball down near the shoe tops. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
He walked a guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
The 3-1, a little bouncer. Now the payoff pitch home. And a pitch down that swung on and sent to second base. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Okay, here's the defense for the home team. And one of the best guys on the defensive side of the ball today is going to be manning left field. Unbelievable range out there, the ability to go back on balls, not fearful of the wall at all, and has a strong and accurate arm.
So digging in now, Javier Baez. He flew out in his last at-bat. From the stretch. Way off balance hack that time. Good for the first strike. The 0-1 on its way. Fouled away. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. To third. Aparicio is up with it. On to first, and a good start to the inning for Buchholz. 2 away now.
First baseman number 44, Anthony Rizzo.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now.
Yeah, in his last at bat, he hit a changeup out for a home run. So it'll be interesting this AB to see if they give him a steady diet of fastballs.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. High in the air out towards shallow right. Pierce is under it. And that retires the side. A good inning of work there from Clay Buchholz. Now let's see if the bats will follow suit. They're down 4-zip. Into the box, John Ryan Murphy, and they've got some work to do early on. Down 4-0 already.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
0-1 the count. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss at a ball down.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of a sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
The 1-2. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout.
Okay, here's how the Cubbies are lining up defensively. Let's take a look at catcher Wilson Contreras. This guy has got one of the best arms in the game. Think Gary Sanchez, but in the National League. Nobody wants to attempt stealing bags on this guy, and brings a powerful bat to the lineup.
Now at the plate, Craig Montano. First offering on its way. Missed with a breaking ball. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. 1-1 on its way from Lester. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Bases are empty, one man out. The 2-2. Just hung in there on that one. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. Chris Owings will be next. Payoff pitch coming from Lester. Very weakly on the ground. That veers foul, so they'll do it again on 3-2. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Owings.
Here's Chris Owings now. His past history against John Lester, he's 1 for 5. Now the first pitch here from Lester. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Lester ready, the 1-0. On the corner away, a ball and a strike. Just the second inning, but already 37 pitches to this point. This is on the ground over to first. The flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. So nothing happening this time around. We'll go now to the top of the third. Cubs lead it 4-0. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Chris Bryant, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. The 1-0 is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
The 2-0 on the way. 2 balls and a strike to count. Now the 2-1 pitch. It swung on and missed for strike number 2. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. The throw to first is in time, 1 down. Ready for another chance? Kyle Schwarber. He reached on a single in his first try. Here's the first pitch to him. The cutter runs outside, ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. A fastball that just misses inside. The 2-0 on the way. Is hit very well to right. This one's hammered, and it's going to go. That one is gone. A solo home run for Kyle Schwarber, and the Cubs have now opened this up to a 5-0 lead.
Well, he's given up 2 long balls in just 2 1/3 innings of work. So it seems as though they might have his number here. Not sure how much more the manager wants to see. He needs to turn it around quick if he wants to stay in this one for a while.
The catcher, number 40.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras,
as he'll swing and pop this one up near second base.
Blanco takes charge, and he's got it. 2 down.
Now batting, right fielder, Jason Hayward.
Digging in to try it again, Jason Hayward. He singled his last time up. First offering on its way. lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. He's set. Here's the 0-1. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. Popped him up. Blanco over to his left, and that ends the inning. Cubs tack on another courtesy of this solo home run. We played 2.5. The Cubbies are in front 5-0. In now, Alexi Aparicio, and his guys have quite a hill to climb. Down 5-0 here in the early going. First pitch coming. Here it is. A breaking ball taken on the inner corner.
I like that he used the curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
Now Lester's 0-1. And it's fouled away. Hit on the ground to short. Backhanded. And there's one down now.
Batting ninth, pitcher, Clay Buckholz.
So here now is the pitcher, Clay Buckholz. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
Bases are empty, one man out. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Let's see if he continues to climb that ladder, or does he try and get him fishing on something bouncing in the dirt.
0-2 now from Lester. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Hans Lind. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
First pitch of the at-bat. Too low, 1-0.
Kind of surprised not to see a fastball on the first pitch there. The guy's probably taking at least one pitch to give his pitcher a chance to sit down after he already made the second out.
2 out, nobody on. A ball and a strike.
Just reached back and threw a high fastball right by him. He didn't stand a chance.
The 1-1 home is in there for strike number 2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. And now here's the versatile outfielder, Albert Almora Jr.
Center fielder, number 5, Albert Almora.
First pitch on its way. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Now the 0-1. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Ugly swing right there. That pitch wasn't even close, and he offered at it. I'm not sure right now if I'm the pitcher. You could probably throw anything you want up there, and this guy's going to swing at it.
Tap down the line. That winds up foul. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2.
Pretty standard fastball right there, 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something in like an off-speed curveball down in the zone.
The 1-2 misses for the second ball. Another slow breaking ball that misses down low.
You can bet they'd love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
3-2 pitch. This is flared right back over the mound. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting, pitcher, John Lester.
And now the Cubs pitcher, John Lester, flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Here's the first pitch to him. High in the air out towards shallow right. Pierce has a beat on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
For batter number 3, second baseman, Daniel Murphy.
Now to the plate, Daniel Murphy. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Here's a strike. 5 runs, 5 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Line shot to third, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs, but they hold a 5-0 lead. At the plate, Jonathan Pierce. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Right fielder, Jonathan Pierce.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a fastball just a bit up. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at-bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
And this is poured in at the letters. 2-1 now. The 2-1 on its way. A swing, and he pulls it down the line and deep. Back goes Hayward, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. And he is into third with a leadoff triple.
Well, the key to hitting triples is being aggressive right out of the box. He smokes this thing to the outfield and is thinking 3 bags the whole way. And by the time they can get the ball back in, he's on his way to third with the leadoff triple.
Into the box, Ray Blanco.
Will swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play.
So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Ready with the 0-1. Reaches out for one and hits it on the ground to second. Gloved by Murphy. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Great job to cash in following that leadoff triple. Infield's back, so you just want to make sure you get it on the ground, and that's an easy RBI.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Ray Galvis. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Late that time for a strike. One out, nobody on. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Misses, ball 2.
I got to count 2-2.
Pitch on the way. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Stepping in now, John Ryan Murphy. He grounds it sharply to third. Bryant is up with it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So it's 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We played 4 full. The Cubs lead this one 5-1. Ready for another shot now, Javier Baez. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th. First delivery to him on the way. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Three and 0 now.
Not the way you'd like to start this 5th inning, falling behind 3-0 on the count. It's about time he starts throwing some strikes.
Cubs shortstop with a 3-1 count. The 3-1 pitch. Now the pitch. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Skipper out of the dugout, making the slow trek to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all now for Clay Buchholz. So he'll depart after working just 4+ innings, as this will not go down as a quality start, that's for sure. Jake Barrett takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out. Anthony Rizzo will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher, as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he swings here and sends one in the air deep down the right field line. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
The guy on the mound must have a different scouting report than we have right here. This looks like a beautiful situation for a double play right here, but he continues to pound up in the zone.
Here it comes, 0-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Now the Cubs' 4-hole hitter, Chris Bryant. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA. And what does he do when he shows up? Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. Runner back safely. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
And the changeup is way low that time. Popped him up. Montano in foul ground, and that's going to land foul. The 1-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Digging in once again, Kyle Schwarber is coming off a solo homer in his previous trip.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. That's a ball. And that one just missed outside. Baez leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Ball 2 now.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
Now the 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now.
Those were 2 great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
It's a 5-1 game here in inning number 5. Swinging a hard liner to center field. That gets down, and the inning will continue. Baez is on his way home. He'll score easily as they push the lead to 5 now.
He was able to spit on that first slider right there, guys, but he didn't let the second one go. Able to execute and drive the baseball.
Standing in now, Wilson Contreras. A bit high. It's ball 1. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Here's a shot to left field and deep. Into the bleachers and gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
Yep, this is why you just can't rely on one pitch. These are the best hitters in the world, and when they know what's coming, they're going to jump all over it, just like he did there.
Now batting, right fielder, Jason.
Here's Jason Hayward now.
He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Now here's the pitch. Down and away, ball 1. Big swing by Hayward, but this is on the ground to second. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. But they strike for 3 in the inning, 2 on this 2-run home run. Middle of the night on the north side. The Cubs are on top 8-1. Stepping in, Craig Montano comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
That was a non-competitive pitch right there, and he finds himself behind 2-0 in this situation. He's going to have to locate something down in the zone, get himself back in this count.
Hit out towards second. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 5th.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came
from. Into the box now, Chris Owings, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
This guy's cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. If he could clean that up a little bit, he could really roll into the later innings in this one.
And he misses with it, 1-1.
We've seen this before. Fastballs in, then breaking balls away. That's been his plan of attack throughout the first half of this game.
A runner at first with no outs here. Here's a high pop-up. And he'll lunge forward to make the catch for the first out.
Now batting, third baseman, Alexi Aparicio.
So striding forward now, Alexi Aparicio. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First delivery to him on the way. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. Montano, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Lifted down the line in left. And they can't run it down. Lester sets 1-1 on its way. Pitch in the dirt, and that scoots right on by. And you can forget about the double play now as the runner moves up to second base.
Well, when you throw a breaking ball in the dirt, that's the danger. You have to trust your catcher, but this one skips away, and the open base takes the double opportunity away with it. Might prove to be costly.
A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 2-2 one more time is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the bat through the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
Walter Koo will look to provide a little two-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and 2 away. Swing and a miss at the big curveball. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. And that last pitch was number 74 for Lester in this one. 0-1 pitch on its way. Hit on the ground out to short. Baez has it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. 5 innings complete. Cubs lead it 8-1. Matt Andriese gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. So striding in, Albert Almora. He was a ground-out victim last time up.
Center fielder, number 5, Albert.
First pitch of the at-bat. A high fastball is in there. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. Hit out towards second. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, the pitcher, John Lester.
So in now for Chicago, John Lester getting to hit for himself here, largely due to the big cushion he's got to work with. First offering on its way. Fouled off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Pierce is calling for it. 2 down.
The batter, number 3, second baseman, Daniel Murphy.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Daniel Murphy. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. Now here it comes. Shoots this one over to first. Montano ranges to his right, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Nothing across here this half of the inning. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. The Cubs lead this one 8-1. Stepping up to the plate, Hans Lind. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
Now the first pitch here from Lester. And there's the good fastball from Lester as he jumps ahead. No balls and a strike. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. And he punches out another one. Make it 9 for the ball game. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
In now, Jonathan Pierce. And he's first pitch swinging here as he lines this one into left field for a base hit.
Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guy swinging first pitch.
Now, one of the things you want to do, D-Row, is you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first 2 pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
Lester sets. Here's the first pitch. Skied into very shallow right. Hayward coming on. And that's the second out of the inning.
The left fielder, number 34, Ray Galvin.
Stepping into the box, Ray Galvis. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch on its way. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Way out in front.
You know, we haven't seen that pitch from him in a while, but it looks like he's got pretty good feel for it. If he's going to pick and choose when he's going to use it, he could steal some strikes that way.
Lester's 2-0 home. Stays alive, still 0-2.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
The next 0-2. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Pierce is off of first with 2 away. Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Welcome back here to the historic friendly confines of Wrigley Field. Getting set for the 7th now with the Cubs out in front. And before the inning gets underway, let's get a look at our game summary to this point. Digging in, Javier Baez. And he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one. Now the pitch. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball one. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Now the 1-0. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
Standing in, Anthony Rizzo. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. And a breaking ball stays outside. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Takes a curveball right on the corner.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher right there, stealing a strike with that get me over breaking ball, and now he can get a little nastier with it in the dirt.
The 1-2 is a breaking ball in off the plate.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
In the dirt, and now let's see. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That was definitely a 2-strike curveball there. The catcher turns his glove over and tries to make himself big to block it, but with no luck. The ball skips away, and it's scored a wild pitch.
Eight runs, 8 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Another full count pitch home. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Up next for the Cubs.
Here's Chris Bryant now. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip. First pitch coming. Here it is. Into center field. Line drive base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's a 9-1 ball game.
Yeah, Dan, he's got to feel pretty good about that. Not only did he have a great AB, first pitch hacking, but he smoked that ball to mix in a ribby knock.
Boy, he did. He must have had a pretty good plan of attack walking into that batter's box, and he had an idea of the pitch that he was going to get, and boy, he sure turned it loose and buggy whipped that one.
Into the box, Kyle Schwarber, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's had a great game so far, and a triple would complete the cycle. And that one misses upstairs, 2-0.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Runners on first with one down. Outside and low, 3-0. Wilson Contreras waits on deck. The 3-0 pitch. is in there for strike one. And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
Well, he walked him on 5 pitches, but that last pitch was really good. He missed down, but only by a hair. When a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
Striding in, Wilson Contreras. He went deep for a 2-run homer in his previous at-bat.
Yeah, Matt, and going back to that last at-bat when he hit the homer, that was a fastball that was up in the zone. This guy likes the ball up in the zone, so if I'm on the mound right now, I'm thinking try to keep the ball at the knees and below. He doesn't handle that low pitch quite as well.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Galvis has a beat on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, right fielder, Jason Hayward.
Now in the box, Jason Hayward. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. I tried to backdoor him there, but it's a full count now. 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Now the payoff pitch home. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. The next 3-2. Swing and a liner. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second.
How frustrating is that, Dan? He tries to bury something in with 2 strikes, and this guy throws out a fillet of fish to the opposite field.
You know, sometimes you have to tip your cap. That inside-out swing as a pitcher, you think you've thrown a good pitch, but sometimes as a hitter, they put a good swing on it and still ends up for a base hit.
And now here's the versatile outfielder, Albert Almora Jr. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Looking to minimize the damage here. And he takes this one high. 1-1. Schwarber over at second. Hayward at first. 2 out in the inning. Almora with an even count. 2-2.
Wow, the first 6 innings, this guy was sharp. 7th inning hasn't been the case so far. He needs to refocus again.
Outside and a full count. 3-2. Hit in the air to shallow center. Owings sprinting after it. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. Get out the microphone. Stretch time here at Wrigley. The Cubbies are in front 10-1. Now at the plate, John Ryan Murphy. A matchup with John Lester now to lead off the inning.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. And now the Cubs bullpen will start working here as both a lefty and a righty are up. The 1-0 home. Finds the zone, strike 1. The 1-1. Count is 1-2 now. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Schwarber on the move. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, first baseman, Craig Montano.
Digging in and looking for more, Craig Montano. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Hey, we're moving into the later innings right here. This guy's continuing to pitch well with his first pitch strike percentage well over 60%. That's about league average so far, so he's right on point.
Lester has his target. Here's the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
The 7th inning is one of those innings when you might start seeing some warning signs from your starters that they're reaching the end of their rope, but that's not the case here. He looks really solid to me.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing at a bat at that pitch.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. So a full count now.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at-bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
Now batting, center fielder.
Here's Chris Owings now. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground. First pitch on its way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Next pitch will be number 100 for him now through 6 2/3. The 0-1. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down in the zone.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Ben Zobrist is into the on-deck circle now as he'll pinch hit for the pitcher, Lester.
Ben Zobrist.
And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to...
Oh, and that's off the second base bag. And this is going to be through into center field for a base hit as the leadoff man's aboard in the 8th.
Nice execution right there. Ball was down below the knees. He stayed through it and was able to drive it for a base hit.
Here's Daniel Murphy now as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. Galvis going back on it, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. Now the relay home, and not in time as he just crosses the plate in time.
Well, when you leave a pitch that high in the zone like that, you have to expect bad things to happen. So instead of a double play ball, he gives up a shot to the outfield, and that brings the runner all the way around from first to score.
Here's Javier Baez as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Way in front of a great slider that time.
All right, as a hitter right here, you got to know he's throwing you tough pitches. He does not want to miss over the heart of the plate. That's when you step out, regroup, maybe sit over the heart of the plate, knowing that he's trying to execute so well, he might miss right down the middle.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string, throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
Murphy leads off second with nobody out. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Now at the plate, Anthony Rizzo. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. High in the air out to center field. Owings is after it. 2 gone.
Now batting, third baseman, Chris Bryant.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Chris Bryant. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Missed with a slider.
Well, this has been a lot of pitches for him out of the bullpen. As you can see there, they're asking a lot of him in this one, so I wouldn't be surprised if he gets a day off or two after this one.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. A fastball down near the shoe tops. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. 2-0 pitch on the way. A fastball that finds the outside corner. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
Takes a high fastball for a strike. 2 out here and a runner at second. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Payoff pitch on its way. Hit down the third base line. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. A payoff pitch one more time. And this is taken here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's allowed into his 8th inning of work.
Right about now, the manager's questioning his decision to bring this guy in. If you can't trust a reliever to throw strikes, you can't trust him at all. We'll see if he comes to get him sooner than later.
Coming to the plate now, Kyle Schwarber. And we'll see if he can get something into the gap to make it interesting. He's had a great game so far, but needs the triple to complete a cycle. From the belt, the pitch. And he takes ball 1.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
Now the 1-0. And he fouls this one off. Two down, runners at first and second. Popped him up. Aparicio over to his right. And that retires the side. Only 1 in the inning for the Cubs. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Cubs lead it 11-1. Carl Edwards Jr. is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 6, Carl Edwards
Jr. Ready once again, Alexi Aparicio.
Leading off for Reno, third baseman, Alexi Aparicio.
First pitch of the at-bat. And this pitch is lined softly here to the right side. And a diving effort, but it's out of his reach. A foul ball. And the pitch. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. The Cubs are into their bullpen now as there are the final numbers for their starter. And he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening. Number 19 will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. A ball and no strikes. One out, nobody on. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Ooh, good changeup, just missed inside. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. Here now the 2-2. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batting. Shortstop.
And now we're going to have a delay as some nitwit has jumped over the railing and is running around in right field. And of course we will not show this to you, but suffice to say that local security has got him surrounded and he can look forward to spending the rest of this evening in the cooler. So the lineup flips over and digging in Hans Lind. Only 4 outs remaining for them to try and rally back in this one. Now here's the pitch. Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball 1. Popped him up. Rizzo on the move. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. So they go down without a whimper here. We've played 8 full. The Cubs lead this one 11-1. Welcome back to MLB Network. Great to have you with us from Chicago as the 9th inning is set to get underway. Jose Reyna comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Settling in now, Wilson Contreras. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Now the 2-1. Grounded fouled off to the right side. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now. The lefty Jason Hayward waits in the on-deck circle. Now the 3-2 pitch. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And a great start to the 9th as this ought to be extra bases. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
Wow, he almost blew that fastball by him, but he showed some quick hands to catch up to it and drive it down the opposite line. Didn't keep it fair by much, but he did, and that's a nice 2-bagger.
Here's Jason Hayward now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. Comes set, and the 0-1. Hit in the air to center field. Owings has a beat on it. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for 3rd. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one.
Now batting, the center fielder, Albert Almora.
And now here's the versatile outfielder, Albert Almora Jr. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. Here comes the first pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Comes in with the changeup, and it's 2-0. Contreras stands at third with one gone in the inning. And there's ball 3.
Amazing he was able to lay off in this situation. Your eyes light up when you get something above the belt, especially with a man on third base.
Taking all the way, it's 3-1 now. And he misses with one here. It's ball 4. So that'll at least bring the double play into the conversation with runners at the corners and one away.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Left side. And that's through into left field for a base hit. Notch 1 in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate.
Well, that's a tough one right there if you're a pitcher, Dero. You think you make a decent pitch, ball hit to the hole right through there. You're hoping it can get knocked down. Instead, base hit, run batted in.
Yeah, and as the batter right there, you're taking off your batting gloves, giving dabs to the first base coach. Glad that found the hole right there. Ribeye steak, chalk one up.
Here's Daniel Murphy now. He swings and grounds it to short. One there. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for Chicago. 2, 3, and 4 set to kick off the bottom of the 9th. The Cubbies are in front 12-1. Coming to the plate now, Jonathan Pierce starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
First delivery to him on the way. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. One and 2 now. One, 2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. Here's one that misses inside, and the counts run full now. 3-2. And the payoff pitch. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. One away.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
Stepping in now, Ray Blanco. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Fastball just a bit high. And that's outside. He lost him, ball 4.
The left fielder, number 34, Ray.
Into the box now, Ray Galvis. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. The 0-1. And a fastball just a bit up. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
That changeup came in at 89 miles an hour. You know a guy throws hard when his off speed is in the high 80s.
And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Wow, he's just a lost cause in this one. That's the 4th time he struck out in this game alone, and that's not something you'll forget very quickly. That's about as bad of a day as you can have.
Into the box now, John Ryan Murphy. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. There's a belt-high strike to even the count at 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A fastball down near the shoe tops. Blanco, the runner at first with 2 gone. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
No, you don't want to get caught looking for the final out. That's a tough pitch to lay off. Impressive that he did.
Could this be the final out of the game? It is. And that is the game.
Game is over.
Well, that wasn't exactly a nail-biter, but it's always nice when you can get an offensive explosion like that and save your closer for another day. A
Triple A.
12-1 at the end of this one. The Chicago Cubs put up a 4 spot in the opening frame on the way to victory. John Lester is the winning pitcher of record. Clay Buchholz was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap here tonight. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, we're all thanking you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. Have a great night.
A 1-12 game. Chicago Cubs win.
The winning pitcher is John Lester. The loss goes to Clay Buchholz. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 40 minutes. Thanks for joining us this evening, and please drive home safely.
The next game will be either later tonight, or you may even see it a little, early tomorrow. We'll see them. I'll see you guys later.